Hi everyone again. So this might be a bit of a ramble. We'll see how it goes. But as we've been considering how we're going to go forward in the future with the garage and things, what we've done in the past is we've tried to do a bit of, without being a charity, tried to be charitable. So we've at times, people in genuine circumstances, they've needed a car, they've needed work doing on it. We've tried to help them out. During the height of the coronavirus pandemic, we thought we'd try and give a little bit of something back. So we opened up a competition for winning a free service for key workers, and as it happened, we felt, well, just giving away one service wasn't quite up to the job, so we gave away 4 free services at that point. We'll probably do that again soon, but what we'd like to do is maybe do that on a bit more of a regular basis. So we're just sort of looking at how we could probably fund that, or try and do something to help fund it. At times, people who are, again, genuine and need help, we've bought cars. We've got some customers who we know are up for that type of thing, and so sometimes we say to them, if you want to put £100 in the pot, we'll put money in the pot, and if we can get up to £1,000, then we can buy these people who genuinely need a car to get them out of trouble, help them out. Maybe their car has suffered some calamity, or whereby they weren't expecting it. And so we've given away quite a few cars actually, and we also gave a car to the under 17s driving school at Sheffield. So they were very good actually. We gave them the car, and then they had it all signed, written up to say that we'd donated this car. Very kind of them to give us a bit of advertising on it. That wasn't expected, and it wasn't obviously intended. We just saw they had a need, because they'd had a break-in and loads of cars had been damaged, and so they suddenly needed some cars. And we had some about that we could donate, so we did. But although it's not something we've generally publicised, we've just kept it very low key, very to discreet and discerning customers who we know are wanting to do the same. So they, like I say, at times we just ring them and say, if you want to put some money in a pot, we don't specifically ask for an amount, we just say put it in an envelope, marked for helping out in some way. And they don't always know who the car or the money is helping, but we try and keep it fairly anonymous, and we try and do our best to just help people who are in dire circumstances. So like I say, we'd like to do some more of that, and it's how do you fund it, because there are people about who genuinely need help and need a car for work, in order to be able to earn a living, and it sort of almost gets into a catch-22. They can't afford a car, therefore they can't work, therefore they can't afford a car, and it's, when somebody's in that situation, we try and help them out. And although a car isn't an essential for most people, it certainly helps a lot when it comes to some types of work. We appreciate that, so that's why we do it. And obviously cars are our game, so we try and do something that fits in with what we're already doing. Moving forward, like I say, we'd like to do more, and maybe there's a way of doing that. We don't want to go down the route of being a charity. We'd rather sort of say, well, the people who have done it so far with us have known we're honest, they know we're genuine, they know what they're giving the money for, it will be used for that, and we're not going to sort of scam anybody or rip anybody off. And we do give them some evidence of, that's where the money has gone. So, I don't know whether there's any ideas out there that could help us with maybe sort of getting a bit more in the way of funding. We try not to ask the kind-hearted customers that we know that often for that type of help. So sometimes we end up just funding the project ourselves, or we have had occasion where one individual has said, I'm willing to put in £500, so we've said, well, we'll match that, and that's then £1,000 gets a half reasonable car. Other times it's more than 2 or 3 customers or 4 or 5 customers all putting in £100, £200 or whatever it be, and then we try and top that up. And like I say, sometimes it's not buying a car, sometimes it's somebody's in a real pickle because their car has suddenly let them down, and so we try and do maybe the car for free, or seriously reduce it to just you buy the parts and we'll do the labour free. Whatever the circumstances are for the individual, we try and take that into consideration and do it commensurately. So again, like I say, let us know your thoughts on whether it's something that you think, well, is that really necessary? Is it something that you'd like to get involved in? Is it something where you think, well, there's this option for helping fund it? I don't know. Let's get some thoughts on it, see what you think. So thanks for listening, and maybe it'll take off, and we'll be able to do a lot more of helping people out. And that would be something that would be really nice to do. I just think sometimes, it's nice to give something back. It's nice to help people out. It's nice to feel that you've made a difference in somebody's life. And sometimes just the having a car and not having to sort of worry about how am I going to get the money to buy it, or how am I going to get the money to fix it, is just something that maybe eases the burden for somebody and helps them out at that particular time. And just think you've had a little bit of a part in that, it is a nice thing, and it's quite satisfying and rewarding. Well, we find it is anyway. So like I say, let us know what you think, and let us know what your ideas would be on that. So thanks guys for listening to my ramblings this evening, and we'll do another video with maybe an update on how this is going. Thank you.